Hey all, this is Prithviraj. Today I'll be explaining about the inbound POSC. The process-oriented storage control is actually used for executing step-based on various process. Some of the warehouse process include like quality inspection, value-added service, deconsolidation, and kitting. The POC inbound process actually involves receiving consolidated shipments where multiple product categories or orders are combined into single shipment for efficiency. And deconsolidation actually is a critical step in this process where consolidated goods shipment is broken down into individual units or category for future processing. So you can see in this image that the truck is docked and the goods are unloaded. Then since it's combined two one or more than one item are consolidated in one shipment, so they are broken down in this work center or deconsolidation area, and then they are put away then each of them, and then let have the warehouse flow. So in this, first the truck is docked into the door, and then the goods are then unloaded in the staging area. This is the GR zone. After the truck is docked at the warehouse, all the items are unloaded, and then the deconsolidation happens. The pallets are taken into deconsolidation area work center, where they're broken down into more than, they're broken down into individual products. Then, if in case value added services are needed based on the VAS, the EWM creates a HU, whereas HU whereas task. If they need extra HU to move the products to the VS work center, and then VS activates performed. The VS is then performed at the work center, which includes like maybe like oiling, painting, or maybe if they need to be added one more item with it, if there is a offer going on with these or anything, any value added service, then we have the final put away. And this is where the HU warehouse task is now created and then activated to move the products from the work center to the destination storage bin. And then let me explain you this with an scenario. Let's keep a distribution center distributes a consolidated items which has electronics and home goods and clothing together. The shipment is then actually is packed in a large container which has mix of these three. First, we have the creation of purchase order. In so we have 500 electronics, 300 clothes, and 200 home goods. Then we have to create the inbound delivery, and then we have to distribute it to the EWM. Then we have to unload this in the GR zone, and then the staff does take that into the deconstellation or work center. And if in case, for example, the home goods need or the electronics, for the electronics, let's keep a laptop as an example. If the laptop needs to be combined with these chargers, that's where it happens in the value added services. And what if the home products needs to be packed in other box? Everything happens here, and then put away of this happens. The sorted goods are moved into their storage bins, and electronics are actually placed in high value section. Clothes are actually kept in apparel area, and home goods are kept in their respective storage zone. Then this is the system side configuration. So whereas process oriented storage control should be done on the SAP EWM system, right? Side, right? So first we have to define the external step to then we have to define the storage process, then assign the storage step process to the storage process, and then we have to set up the process oriented storage control. Then we have to create the bin from which the picking put away where the goods are kept, and then we have to define the WPT. This is where WPT defines this is a POSC, and then we have to define the PTDI, and then we have to determine the WPT, and then put our strategies such as defining the STSS, assigning the storage type to the STSS, and define the process oriented control indicator, and specify the STSS for put away. And then we have to define the work center, because that's where the deconsolidation thing happen, and then define it. First, I mean, the 10th point is to specify the work center layout. Then we have to define it in the system. Then assign the bin to the work center from which the items are moved from work center to the bin. Then deconsolidation happens because the goods which we have received breaks down here and into single items are broken down. Then we have to specify the deconsolidation station, and then assign the storage bin to the activity area. So the items can be or put away directly into the storage bin from activity area. So this is the system setting. Once after all the basic configuration is done, first, we have to create the master data, and then we have to extend it as a product master, and then create the purchase order in ME21N, and we have to create the inbound delivery in VL31N, and then we have to create the create the unloading task. And once the goods are unloaded, system will create the deconsolidation and put away. And we have to confirm the deconsolidation task and pallet in the work center, and deconsolidation process takes place in this slash and slash SAWM slash D's decons. And this is pretty much it about inbound POSC. Thank you so much.